Hello. I'm sure you all are familiar with all these words right here, in which pair is a word that is used for number 2. A dozen is used for 12. A gross, we know, is 144. And a ream is 500 sheets of paper. But today I want to add one more to this list, which is a mole, which is just a number that is 602 hexillion or 602 followed by 21 zeros. And the scientific notation of that is 6.02 times 10 to the 23. So this number right here, 6.02 times 10 to the 23, which you call it as mole, is also known as Avogadro's number. And he decided to use this number because it is the exact number of atoms in 12 grams of carbon-12. And if you don't know how much is 12 grams of carbon, it is this much right here. So for you to visualize, this is how much a mole of all the water molecules will look like. So I know that 1 mole of water equals 18 grams or milliliters. So let me prove it to you how. We know water is H2O, where there are 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. And if you look into the periodic table, we know that atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. And we have 2 of them. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. And if you look at oxygen in the atom in the periodic table, we know the atomic mass of that is 16. So now we add those both and we have 16 plus 2, which is 18, and that's how we got that. So a bit opposite of our last question, here is the next example. Mole presents in 4.4 grams of CO2. So we are going to find out first the mole mass of CO2. So as we know, CO2, the 1 atom of carbon, the molecular mass of carbon is 12, plus the two atoms of oxygen, which is the molecular mass of oxygen, which is 16 times 2. So 12 plus 16 times 2 equals 44. So now we have the mole mass of CO2. So to find the number of mole, so this is a formula. Given mass, which is 4.4 over the molecular mass, which we got is 44. So 4.4 over 44 equals to 0.1 moles. So for an example, I am going to show you how much does 1 mole of sulfuric acid weighs. So we know that sulfuric acid in scientific form can be written as H2SO4. So let's find out the mole mass of H2SO4. So H2SO4, we know that hydrogen is H, and we need two atoms of that. So 1, where are we getting this 1 from? That is the atomic mass of hydrogen. So 1 times 2, 32, which is this atomic mass of sulfur, is where we are getting this from, and oxygen, which is 16, and 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen times the 4. So now we have 1 times 2, that is 2, plus 32, plus this 16 times 4, 64, that is 98. So 1 mole of sulfuric acid weighs 98 grams. So now I hope you all have understood the concept of mole. And if you want to learn a bit more about this, I'll link some more videos in the description of this video. Thank you for watching.